about Travis Hunter's girlfriend. So let me put this out there. I think that's corny, and I know a lot of people are doing it. I'm not here to talk about their personal life. I don't care nothing about that situation at all, about him and his girlfriend. They've been dating, I know, what 5 or 6 years? Hey, Keel, I'll let y'all have it. Y'all got it. I don't care nothing about
He's
that
scared
situation.
to talk about
That's
it.
no
That's
longer
why.
about sports. That's about his personal life. If y'all want to talk about it, feel free. I'll tune. I'll listen. Go ahead.
All right, I'll
Scared
go.
to have
I'll
that
go.
conversation.
I'll
That's
go.
I'm
why.
not scared. That's corny.
I thought you
No,
know best.
I'll go. I'll go. And it's
Okay.
not that I want to
Not
talk
so.
about it. Keo mentioned it, and I was okay. We can talk about it. But here's why it's being talked about to begin with. It's because she's doing too much talking. That's why. Y'all know that I've been tough on LeBron for a long time, ever since this show's existed. One thing LeBron got right is the chick he wifed up. We never hear about whatever her name is. I forgot what her name is. Savannah. Yes, it is Savannah.
Yeah.
I forgot. We never hear from her. Apparently, she's got a podcast recently. It would be blowing up if she said something crazy. It's not. So that's how I know LeBron got the right one. Unfortunately, Travis Hunter is lost in the sauce, and I feel bad for him. Here's how I know he picked the wrong chick. There's plenty rumors. There's some Twitter's blowing up. They saying that she had an OnlyFans. They had some proof. Then they had proof that she was a stripper. They had some proof. That's signs that you know that's the wrong chick. Because none of y'all would wife those. So don't act stupid, X. You know that.
No, I'm saying just because we wouldn't do, there's dudes that wife girls like that every day.
I know, but here's how I know he wifed the wrong one. Just besides all that, and I actually agree with Shannon Sharp because I watched Shannon Sharp's take on it, and he said the right thing. Dog, she was complaining about him taking pictures with fans, and she literally sat there and said, "I gotta wait and watch you do this all day." That fool just won the Heisman. He's got a lot of more fame to come. If she can't already put up with him taking pictures and signing stuff already, come on, bro. You don't have to work a day rest in your life as long as your boyfriend hubby is balling and you're complaining. You know how many girls would die to be in your position? I'm not saying that you should be proud of not having to work another day, but it's a blessing. Bro, she's complaining? What? If I was Travis Hunter, man, I'd kick her to the curb the next day.
She belonged in the streets, man.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like,
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I feel bad for Travis Hunter because he should know better. It's clear that this is his first or second girlfriend. And like I said, then she's posted an 8-minute video explaining herself. Bruh, she even said that he wasn't her type at first. Why do we have to know that? Keep that to yourself. That's what I'm saying about LeBron. Savannah, she shut up and done her part, and she knows she's blessed. That's the way to be in that position. I'm just saying, and I know LeBron and Savannah have had problems just like any other couple. We don't know about it. Do we know that LeBron was Savannah's type or not? We don't, because she never said it. She knew to keep that between them. So, Travis Hunter, I'm sorry. This is not a girl you wife up. I might get called by a hater by someone on here right now, but in 5 years, I guarantee you this is not his girlfriend. And then they gonna be like, "Damn, Yvonne was right." So,
what?
So my point is, the reason we know so much is because she's doing the talking and doesn't know how to act in public, and she's over here saying, "Why do I gotta wait for you to take these pictures, bruh? You better sit there for the next 14 hours. If I'm this big of a star, you won't have to pay for anything else." I mean, come on, bro. Hey, I'm done with this topic.
Let me give you some pushback. I'm really with X with this. But I do want to put this out here. I know you said you didn't watch her 7-minute video. I watched it. Oh. And she explained what was going on. No.
See, I'm laughing because you're like a grown man listening to this 21-year-old like this.
But go ahead, see, man. Go ahead.
You're right. Because I'm in the media and it's my job.
Right, there you go.
I'm not saying it's a negative. I'm just like picturing it in my head.
No, but I will say this. I listened to it with a biased ear of, oh man, what the hell is she saying? Because I looked at everything I saw visually that she explained. Like she said, what you talking about? She was like, I just gotta sit here and wait for you, and it wasn't about him taking pictures. Those weren't fans. Those are actually Adidas employees. And she was asking not what I'm just supposed to sit here and wait. She was asking, so what you want me to do? Sit here and wait, or do I need to go downstairs and go with your mom and them and leave? What do you want me to do? That's what she was asking. And she explained that. And even the boyfriend, he wasn't her type of thing. She said she answered a question. Like I said, if somebody asks you a question, you responded to him, that's your response. He wasn't her type because when he came and inboxed her, he had a girlfriend at the time. And she said her type isn't cheaters. So at that time, he was attempting to cheat on his girlfriend with her.
Yeah, but you're exposing your mans and making them look worse. Like, you don't have to answer the question. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying. At the end of the day, you got to defend your relationship.
You don't, but just like you just said, that's a 21-year-old. To me, I'm 45. That's a 21-year-old child, and she's feeling attacked. So right now, she's feeling she needs to defend herself and everything that's coming at her. These are 2 kids, bro. Yvonne, you were 30.
Hmm.
All right. I don't know. I'm sure you can remember being 21. Do you think that you had the same mind state that you have right now at 21?
Of course not. But I wouldn't like expose my relationship though, like that. Especially if I'm a public figure.
If you were being attacked like she is, you wouldn't defend yourself in no way.
I don't know if it's the better thing to do, honestly.
At 21, you would have defended yourself. I say stuff in the chat and you defend yourself.
I defend my sports takes, but like this is like more like your personal relationship.
All she has is Travis Hunter. So she's defending herself, and she's not gonna let y'all take him from her because we're saying that she doesn't deserve him. You know what I mean? So everybody's looking at it from this point of view of, okay, she didn't have to work again for the rest of her life. So all she had to do is be seen and not heard, and she just needs to be a side piece. I haven't liked her body language at times either, but these are things. She's a child. She's a kid, bro. This could possibly be her first or second relationship as well, and now she's thrust into the Heisman Trophy winner spotlight. So she doesn't know how to react to this stuff. All she's doing is what she's been doing her whole life. You know what I mean? So now it's all magnified. So him leaving her alone now, I know I've been in a relationship before and people have been telling me I need to leave that girl alone. They were right. They were right.
I think we all been in that situation, yeah.
Right. But the thing about it is, inside of the relationship, all I was thinking was, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all don't know how she treats me. When y'all not around, y'all don't know how she treats me. Y'all don't know what she was there for me for. Y'all don't know how she makes me feel and how we vibe together when we're together. So she's obviously bringing something else to the table that we can't see. And I don't think that she's just along for the ride. I don't think that she's just along for the ride. The Travis Hunter ride that, oh, he's going to be a millionaire. I'm going to take along for this ride. She's been with him 5 years. 5 years ago, he was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I true, you could have seen it a little bit, but 5 years later, she could have got off that Travis Hunter train a long time ago. And right now, I think that she's just along for the ride, and she's handling it the best way she can, and he's handling it the best way he can. And I think as adults, grown men, I think we're giving him poor advice, telling him to get rid of her because of our hurt and the things that we've gone through. We might not know. He might not have to go through what we went through, and the things that how we've been how we've been hurt by a woman, and we've seen our homeboy hurt by a woman who was doing similar things. Every person's different, and I think he just has to find his own path, man. And if that's the woman he loves, let him rock with her, man. And if 5 years he not with her, so what? He'll be with someone else.
Well, the streets definitely need a body right now, and she is the body. I smell gold digger vibes. I smell me. I want attention vibes. Um, it's just too many examples for me to save and protect a gold digger like that, man. Especially when it comes to when they first met, like C brought up that example about the cheater thing. If you weren't rocking with a cheater, why the hell you got with him in the first place? And then when it comes to the photo shoot for the Heisman photo shoot, she's saying, "Hey, what do you expect me to do? Just sit down and watch?" Or in those words, what she said. I mean, yo, this is your fiance's. This is your fiance's one of his biggest moments of his entire life. He's about to win the Heisman, and that's what you have to say. You're not excited. You're not excited about that. And then the last game during his college football game in Colorado, she was upset. I mean, what are you upset over? Um, your fiance, it's his last game, and he just had the big game to close out the Heisman, and you're upset. Like, and then when they announced his name, she sat down like if it was somebody I was with, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get excited, jump up and down, and not care what anybody thinks. And I think right now what they're doing is they just putting their personal life out there too much. And Travis Hunter has not gotten drafted yet. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get sponsorship and deals, and teams that's drafting him, that could possibly drafting him, and sponsorships, they're going to be looking to this and looking at all this mess that's been put out to the general public, and they're going to say, "Hey, do we need to consider this? Do we really need to think about this? What else do we not know of what's going on with them?" And I think the chick definitely needs media training, man. And for me, I'm going to talk about it. I'm not scared to talk about anything. MBS is media. I know some people.
Yeah,
I know some people on this platform. They're scared and ashamed to talk about things, but I'm never scared to talk about anything, no matter what the situation. If it's sports, battle rap, entertainment, music, at all, it doesn't matter. If it has to do with racism, if it has to do with politics, I don't duck no smoke when it comes to that. But
okay.
Hell yeah.
So first of all, you're trying to throw shots. First of all, if there's anybody that's not scared to duck anything, it's me on this canvas.
So you haven't spoken on it though.
Hold on. I've been on this show the entirety. That means when you weren't there, I was there. When Yvonne left, I was still here. When C wasn't here, I was still here. And I've talked about everything, literally. But I think this is corny because at the end of the day, and if you want to talk, if this is a sports show, we're here to talk about his sport.
It's related to sports.
But this is more personal now. This is more personal because we can talk about your relationships.
I don't mind talking about my relationship. I'm open to that.
We can talk about Yvonne's relationships. We can talk about C's relationships. At the end of the day, everybody has drama in relationships. So we're not going to sit. That's like C says, a 21-year-old girl. And y'all are taking personal shots at a 21-year-old. Because we could open up a lot of Pandora's box about everybody. If that's the case. So I'm just saying, don't throw stones. Yeah, like, no, don't throw stones because the girl is learning. She's learning how to act in the public eye. That's corny to me. Like they're learning, they're kids. They're not going to get everything right.
Kids.
Everybody's
they're grown adults, man. Stop saying they're kids. They're grown adults at the end of the day.
Okay. So at 21, you did everything right? Because I know at 28, you wasn't doing everything right. So don't do that.
I know I'm not
All
everybody's
right, so that's what
perfect,
I'm
but the
trying to
thing is,
say.
but the
Like,
thing
come
is
on,
though,
man.
but the huge difference is I don't put it out to the general public in my personal life. They
Come on,
did
man.
that.
When you
So
do
when
things, when
so
you
when they
do
did
things to
that,
people,
so
when
when
you
they
do
did that,
things,
of course we're
hold
gonna
on.
talk about it.
When you do things to people that everybody knows, you're doing it publicly. Whenever, and I'm talking about your situations, you're putting everybody in a situation when you're doing stuff. So what I'm saying is, man, that's a 21-year-old girl, man. Like that's corny to me. Like and look, I'm speaking on it. I'm saying it's corny. That's my opinion. You can have your opinion, but I'm not scared to talk about it. I'm just not here for that. That's not what I'm here for. But to try to throw shade while I'm sitting right here, I'm not gonna let you do that either. I'm not gonna let you blemish my name on the sense of because you feel I should want to talk about this. I don't have to want to talk about this. I don't duck no smoke with none of y'all. We can talk about
Well,
whatever topic, but
well,
I
in the
think this is
beginning, you
corny.
didn't want to talk about it. All of a
But I
sudden,
think
now
it's
you want to
corny.
talk about it. No,
I
it's
think
not.
it's corny.
You should hold them accountable. They decided to put that information out. So guess what?
Dog,
It's my
she
job.
just broke
It's
down
my job.
everything for
It's
you.
my job as
Okay,
media to
okay.
talk about that.
So,
We are here to give
okay.
our opinions and
I'm
takes,
not.
right?
So that's what you want to do. The URL, you and the URL had a public situation, and you didn't want to talk about it at first, and we were like, "Yeah, you need to talk about it."
Actually, I
But
did. You're wrong about that. I did talk
come
about it.
on, man, stop, bro. See,
I
you can
did. I
fool
did
them,
talk
but you
about it.
can't fool me.
I did. I did talk about it.
You right? Okay.
I
We'll
don't. I
agree to
don't. I
disagree.
don't. I don't bring up. I'm not gonna. I don't bring up people's past, man.
I'm
That's
just
not
stating
me. You
facts like
brought
you're
up my
doing.
past,
Hold
man.
on,
You brought
hold
up
on.
my
Let
past.
me say
I
this. Let me
didn't
say
bring up
this.
anything about your past personally. We're talking about the show. We're not talking about anything else.
Dog, you bringing up that
But
girl,
you want to
21
take.
years old,
So now you
calling her
want to
all
take
kind of
personal
names, and
shots
you don't
at
even
me.
know her like that.
They
Here's what
put
the
that
point is.
information out though. That's their fault. That ain't my fault. It's my
Here's
job
what
to
the point
report it
is.
and to
Here's what
give
the
my
point
take on
is.
it.
Here's
If
what
I
the
make
point
a
is.
mistake, that's on me. They're gonna talk about it if I put that information out about me.
And
And
Here's
I
I
what
have
got
the
the
right
point is.
I think it's
She
corny.
didn't
and I
ask
got
for all
Let's
nobody to
see
be
that.
talk.
ashamed than
Let's see
myself
talk.
though.
Let's see talk.
Here's what the point is. She didn't ask for one. She didn't ask for all that. That she's not. She's a public figure because of her association with him. So it's not. She should her life and her past is not really. We're not. We shouldn't be privy to that. She didn't sign up for that. She signed up to be with her boyfriend. Number two, she's only 21 years old, and if any of us would have been thrust into that spotlight at 21, who knows how we would have reacted to certain things. And her explaining herself, which I thought she did a good job of, because we have people misquoting what she said and over analyzing the things that she did do without knowing the things behind them, and it is affecting a 21-year-old child. You can say that
No,
that's
she's
an
an
adult.
adult, man. She's an
No,
adult. She ain't no damn
no,
kid. Come on now, man. She's 21.
bro.
She's not a teenager. She's an adult. Let get that
No,
clear.
no. What's
She's an
so?
adult. She is an adult.
It's
She's a grown
crazy how he
adult.
wants to
How old are
hold
you,
Is
Phil?
she
everybody
a teen?
accountable.
She's a teenager to you? She's a teenager.
No, she's not a teenager.
I didn't know
21.
they allow people to get engaged as teenagers. She's an
You
adult,
get engaged
21.
whenever you want
You
to,
got to get engaged
She's
whenever you
21.
want.
She's
but
21, man. Stop treating them like they're damn kids. They're adults.
they are kids.
They're adults. Stop protecting them. You gotta stop protecting them and let them live their lives.
Yo, listen, bro. Look, I have a 23-year-old child and two 22-year-old children. They are kids, bro.
No,
The
they're adults.
mentality behind them, the
Based off
mentality
their age, they're considered adults.
based off their age, their mentality, those they are still learning. At 21, you were still learning. There's no way you can judge them from your 30 plus years and say what they're doing now at 21 before they've experienced what you've experienced to know better. Things that they're doing now, they're going through the motions. And every kid doesn't learn by you telling them things. Some people have to go through it. And so if they make mistakes, let them make their mistakes. Let them go through it. Let them learn and pray that they come out better at the other end. And like I said, that's one thing about it is reason why I'm calling them kids is because yes, I do know I have a 23-year-old and a 22-year-old children. And yes, they do still make mistakes. They still are learning. One of them is married with 2 kids, and guess what? He still is learning right now. I try to help him as much as I can, but I know if they were thrust into that spotlight with the problems he's had, just this in his young, he graduated in 2020 to 2024. If he was thrust into that spotlight, we would be saying so much other stuff. Well, I wouldn't be saying, but so many people would have so much to say about things that he's done and how he lives his life. So I know that at 22, 21, you have so much more to learn. And helping them, I wouldn't want to tear down a kid, even if it wasn't my own kid. I wouldn't want to tear down a kid I see making mistakes. And even if I saw this being a mistake, I don't see it being a mistake. I see him doing what he wants to do. He has the money to do what he wants to do. He's dancing, having fun. He got his girl. I don't think it's our job. I don't think we have the right to tear down anybody as a person. Just like you didn't like when X was getting on your ass just now. He don't like nobody.
That's our job as media to give your takes and opinion on things. They put that information out, not me. If I put an information out that I didn't want people to know and they speak on it, I got nobody to blame but myself. I don't have nobody to blame that nobody else.
Yeah, but you're trying to force everybody to talk about it. If I don't want to talk about that because I think it's corny, I shouldn't have to talk about it. That's corny to me. And to try to say I'm ducking smoke, that's lame to me because one thing I've always done in this show is talk about stuff. I'm actually the one that started the Let's Talk About It show, if we're going to keep it a buck. But go ahead, carry on.
But anyways, enough of this. At the end of the day, Leanna belongs in the streets, and the streets need the body.